Football broadcasts have evolved significantly over the years, but few have managed to capture the perfect blend of insight, entertainment and authenticity like CBS's Champions League show. In an era where football coverage often feels scripted, overly formal and rehashing the same old narratives, CBS's combination of presenters has elevated punditry and reframed what a football show is and can be.
Who here likes breast? Like breast? You do too?
I like the shape of them.
And then would you pay to watch them?
I have done.
While many football shows feature knowledgeable pundits and ex-pros, they're often jaded and look like they're being forced to discuss PTSD-riddled war stories. But CBS, on the other hand, displays a genuine camaraderie and friendship that's been manufactured through risk-taking and giving the people what they want. And it's paid off big time, consistently getting clipped up across social media.
First...
That is false. There you go.
A key figure behind the success of CBS's Champions League coverage is Phat Network, the network's creative director of soccer coverage. You see, in July 2020, CBS secured the US broadcasting rights for the Champions League, marking a significant shift in soccer coverage in the country. This move came after Turner Sports, or TNT, unexpectedly dropped its coverage of the tournament mid-contract. CBS originally set to begin its rights in 2021, but stepped in early and took over broadcasting for the pandemic-delayed knockout round of the Champions League in August 2020. The deal was part of a broader push by CBS to invest in soccer, recognizing the sport's growing popularity in the US, which is obviously aided by the next World Cup and legends of the sport playing in the MLS. The network secured the contract through to the 23-24 season, but later extended its agreement with UEFA till 2030. This deal not only included the Champions League, but also the Europa League and the newly established Europa Conference League. Having vast experience in sports broadcasting, Radovich played a crucial role in shaping the show's format and tone, drawing inspiration from successful American sports studio shows like Inside the NBA, where banter is perfectly blended with insightful analysis. He wanted to break away from the traditional European format where the coverage is often rigid and serious, with a show that would appeal to both hardcore and casual viewers. This philosophy guided the selection of his pundit team for the coverage of the UCL. Luckily, thanks to today's sponsor, VPN, I can watch UCL games wherever I am in the world. A VPN, or virtual private network, encrypts your internet connection, keeping your data secure and private. It does this by masking your IP address and never logging your information, ensuring your digital tracks disappear for good and keeps your identity hidden. I personally use VPN because it protects my privacy, whether I'm on public Wi-Fi or just browsing at home, keeping hackers, advertisers, and even my own internet provider from tracking what I do online. Not only that, it also unlocks a whole world of possibilities in global content. With servers in over 90 countries, using their ultra-fast global network, Peer lets me access movies and TV shows from different regions on streaming providers, which means I can watch CBS's coverage of Champions League football anywhere in the world. I never have to worry about how many devices I have either. You can have unlimited connections which are fast, secure and easy to use. Signing up is completely risk-free with 24/7 customer support, 30-day money-back guarantee and includes 4 extra months for free. So if you want to take control of your digital privacy, make sure to sign up for PeerVPN using the link in the description of this video to receive an 86% discount on PeerVPN. From its inception, Champions League Today became a huge hit, with the chemistry among the pundits becoming a major draw. A big part of this is thanks to Kate Scott. She's the glue that holds the show together. She masterfully directs discussions, keeping the panel in check, ensuring that the banter doesn't overshadow the analysis. Her ability to speak multiple languages also allows her to seamlessly communicate with a broad spectrum of international guests and interviewees, adding a layer of class that few presenters can match. Her work husband and legendary ex-pro, Thierry Henry, brings an unparalleled tactical insight into the show, winning the Champions League, World Cup, and just generally being arguably one of the best players to ever play the game, allows viewers to peek into the mind of what an attacking player would be thinking about in any given scenario. But it's not just his deep understanding of the game that makes him really great. His ability to articulate his thoughts from his experience as a manager and player paints a mental picture for the viewer. However, what really makes Henry so compelling is that he doesn't just analyse the game in a dry manner. He embraces meme culture and delivers his insight with charm, humour and a level of charisma that once again few ex-pros can match. Fellow Champions League winner and Liverpool icon Jamie Carragher, who at times hasn't exactly had the most glittering respect in the punditry world, has a direct and passionate delivery that is mixed with unfiltered opinions. His high energy and excitable tendencies create despite a feeling of genuine enthusiasm to be there. The viral moments of him with Dortmund fans is a perfect example of where a more loose and carefree Jamie is almost a completely different person to the one you would ever see on Sky Sports.
I'm going to go in there, there's no doubt. The fans love me, honestly. I feel like one of the Beatles. Here we go, Dortmund! Honest to God, they couldn't get enough of me.
Are you sober enough to do this, Jamie?
Well, you know what? That's actually a good point because I haven't had too much to eat. I had a cheeseburger about 2:30 when I got the hotel. No, we do because it might explain why I might be slurring my words because I've had about 8 pints in the yellow wall. Jadon Sancho. Jadon, do you want to join us?
Escort him out.
No.
The other joker in the punditry team is Micah Richards, who outperforms his media career more than he ever did on the pitch. The former Man City defender brings infectious energy to every broadcast. His larger-than-life personality, booming laugh, and ability to poke fun at himself and his career makes him one of the most likeable pundits on TV. However, layered behind the humour is a genuine insight and knowledge from someone who was once rated as one of the most highly sought-after young defenders in Europe. Throughout the show's history, fans have memed on the overwhelming chemistry between the panel, particularly between Henri and Kate. This is because, although they're probably just good friends, people have picked up upon their body language and the way they interact with each other. Viral clips like Henri reacting to finding out Kate is engaged really didn't help the accusations either.
Guess what, everybody? We have a big announcement coming up in our post-game. Make sure you stay with us for that. You lot don't know what it is, do you?
No, what is it?
No. Well, it's a big announcement. That's all I can tell you. It's going to come up.
Oh, you're getting engaged?
Let you know later. Yes, I'm getting engaged.
Oh,
You're getting engaged?
He doesn't know yet, but yes.
This all comes from risk-taking of CBS, willing to trust their presenters to flow in natural conversations that allows their personalities to naturally flourish. However, allowing this much slack on a show with millions of viewers on a live broadcast can occasionally lead to someone crossing the line. On the 12th of March 2024, during a broadcast of round of the 16 between Arsenal and Porto, Jamie made a joke insinuating that Kate wasn't loyal to her at the time fiancé, which reverberated toe-curling levels of cringe across the internet.
Wear it next, and for the last part, you've got to wear it.
No, I'm loyal. I'm loyal.
To who?
My jacket
Manchester
looks nice,
United,
big man.
thank you
My
very
jacket
much.
looks nice.
Not to Malik.
What? Why would you even say that?
Sorry?
He hasn't had a mention in the show yet, has he?
In the very next broadcast the following day, Kate masterfully handled the tension of the previous broadcast, comparing her 3 co-hosts to growing up with brothers.
Well, after yesterday's road trip to the Emirates, we are back home in our Champions League studio here in London. Good to be here. I am Kate Abdo, and well, you know what? This group, we've been together now for 3.5 years, is it? I think, and I grew up with a brother in doing this show. I feel like I've gained 3 more here at the desk. Yes, 3 more brothers. So, let me introduce you to the group again. Thierry Henry, of course, the golden child, can do no wrong, always says the right thing, sets the example for the rest of us. Can he be intimidating? Yes, he can. Wow. But he is the big brother that we all look up to and we all aspire to, Thierry.
Wow.
Yes.
Amen to that.
Amen to that. Then there is the middle child, Jamie Carragher. Chip on his shoulder, capable of saying anything for attention. Does he go too far sometimes? Absolutely. Does he apologise? Yes, he does. But all of us have that one annoying family member that we still love and accept.
This perfectly crafted piece to camera once again reiterated why Kate is so good at her job, and how the risk of an edgier and a more relaxed content style pays off. Even when a potential PR disaster happens live on air, the clips farm views and create conversation, but it can always be played off as banter due to the chemistry of the team. The impact of their coverage is evident in the wave of influence in the social media space. For the 22-23 season, the studio show gained over 1.6 billion views and over 1.8 million followers on the Phat Network. The panel's talents have also driven record viewership numbers for soccer on Paramount+, and embracing social media behemoths like iShowSpeed also adds a level of cultural awareness within the meme zeitgeist, allowing the network to perfectly bob and weave between media conglomerate and iconography within the internet space. The major reason why CBS is finding so much success for itself in the football department department is that they're just listening to their audience and giving them what they really want, which you can't really say for Sky Sports or other broadcasters. There is only so many times you can spin a story about Man United and what it was like to play under Sir Alex Ferguson. And it's not just the Champions League coverage that CBS has gained plaudits for either. Their coverage of Serie A and domestic football in England is equally as good. But the truth is, you can't manufacture or replicate chemistry a lot of the time. So when you manage to capture that on a TV show, particularly a live one, it becomes the biggest asset to any broadcast. With CBS holding on to UEFA broadcasting rights until at least 2030, I'm sure they'll continue to set the benchmark for football punditry and the way that is presented and consumed to not only American audiences, but worldwide. Thank you so much for watching this video, it really does mean a lot to me. Make sure to follow me on all of my socials at Phat Mema, like, subscribe, and comment below what you want to see next.